Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Moss Fungus. Look at this! What the hell is this thing? I forgot that I have, like, I just use, like, Aeroga on everyone. Knock Silly? I'm getting, like, so confused by everything that's going on here. I do have, like, the ability to cast fire at, like, the black magic spells up to, like, level 2 twice with Kryl. Also, I didn't quit the game and restart it like I promised to do. So, oh well. I suppose I do have, like, that ability, which could come in handy for some black magic, but I can't, like, cast up any of the higher spells or flare or anything like that, but I'm sure I'll survive. I'm dealing out, like, something like 10,000 damage with Bart's every turn. And about 4,000 damage with Lena. I don't think we'll have too much of a problem. Anyway, in the last part we ventured into the interdimensional rift after we found it. No thanks to you, Sid and Mid, who were just sitting around reading books while the Rugrats are in Paris. I don't know. So yeah, now we're just making our way downtown. As I said, like in the last video, I'm not going like fighting Omega and Shinryu on this one. Trapped in a sticky web. You shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. Mostly because it's just like they're battles where you have to like take like a really technical approach to them, and I'm just like I'm not in the mood. I'm not like one of the big could I not just use Meteor? Just use Meteor. Just use the same attacks every single turn. It's probably like better value to summon Sildra actually, because Sildra will do more damage for probably like marginally more MP, like probably something like with the gold hairpin. Probably like fuck all. Like Aeroga is 12, Sildra is 16. Yeah, we might as well be summoning our buddy here. Always be kind to your pets, in the words of Flood. But yeah, I feel like the thing is like those like super boss battles are like one of the things that you can't just like adopt a bull in a china shop approach to. Which is kind of how I like to play this game. So, you know, it's kind of like, well, I know that what would happen is I'd be there, like, right at the start and the end of the dungeon, and, like, getting stuck on it or something like that. And when I, like, do, like, the final recording session of a Let's Play, I like to just, like, start it and get really excited and kind of just go at it and then get her done, you know? And I was just, like, imagining that, like, imagine if, like, imagine if, like, all you want to do is, like, finish the Let's Play and do, like, the exciting final recording session or whatever, and then you just end up getting walled by these two bosses or whatever, and probably, like, if I got really stuck, I'd end up, like, doing the recording the final dungeon over 2 separate videos or whatever. Over 2 separate recording sessions, which would just be like, I don't know, like, not fun, and that's what I was worried about. I was worried that they'd end up, like, sucking the fun out of the Let's Play. I should be, like, trying this Ianuki. Fiorucci is, like, the first thing that I thought of. Like, what is that reminding me of? Oh, The Greatest Dancer! That song, The Greatest... Who is that by? Is that by, like, the Pointer Sisters? Or is it by... There's a chest down here. Is that by the Pointer Sisters? Or is it by someone else? Sister Sledge. It's either the Pointer Sisters or Sister Sledge. Two vocal groups where, like, I get mixed up all the time because there's, like, a certain, like... First of all, the word sister is in both of their names, right? Second of all, they're probably, like, active around the same time in terms of their music, and there's like a crossover between the styles of the music and everything like that. But that, like, Fiorucci, like, that, I think that's the name of the brand anyway. That's like from that song, The Greatest Dancer, the one that's like, oh what wow, vroom, she's the greatest dancer, oh what wow, that you've ever seen. Oh, it's Trussie. Trussie. What, I was just talking about it, I need to be using this Ianuki thing, this Fiorucci. Look up The Greatest Dancer, it's like a really good, good disco number. Another, like, speaking of the Pointer Sisters, one of, like, my obsessions, like, within, like, the last 6 months, is this song by the Pointer Sisters called Dare Me. Oh my god, that song, like, hits so fucking hard. It is so good. I'm just gonna use a high potion on... We hardly, like, took any damage going through this area, I swear. Oh. A big hole comes out of a small hole. What the hell? These woods are so peaceful. Why don't you rest here for all eternity? Psych! Oh, well, look at you, Winter Orb. Spellblade. Let's try this, like, Spellblade Flare, just to see what it's like. Can, like, Meteor be reflected? I hope not. If it can, then I'm fucking dead. Okay, that's good. Okay, Jesus. But yeah, that song, like, Dare Me by the Pointer Sisters, it came on, like, one of the playlists I was listening to randomly one day. And... what the hell are you doing? What is this woman doing? Like, I think, like, she's like, all... she's gone crazy. She's just gone crazy. What the hell was that boss battle? Is it just me, or did she, like, literally do, like, nothing? She was just like, oh, I'll cast shell on you. Oh, cast Q. What was wrong with her? What? Is she, like, supposed to be like this? Supposed to be like that? Oh my god, what is happening here in the interdimensional rift? Oh my god, this is where Omega is. I don't want to see. And the Great Dragon. What the hell are all of these things all of a sudden? That is not good. Oh, well, it healed the two ladies down there. But yeah, that, like, that song Dare Me came on, like, a playlist one day. And I'm partial to the Pointer Sisters at the best of times anyway. But, like, oh my god, like, I fell in love with that song instantaneously. Like, pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. My chest. This is like the Kotobel of Happy Pass all over again. This weird thing with the long neck. Someday I'm going to use that that ability that I keep talking about. Fiorucci. Oh, don't do that, please. And we can summon Sildra. But we can summon a meteor shower. So that'll just have to do. No, don't add me to your Discord chat, please. The, oh my god, wait a second, something's actually doing damage to me? Something actually did significant damage to me? I can't deal with this. I've been besmirched. It's just like, that song hits so hard. It's like hard to describe even what's so good about it. It's just like so sassy as well. I think that's like what I like about it too. Got a chip on my shoulder with your name on it. Knock it off. Looks like you're looking for trouble, and I'd say you found it. You found it. Oh, it's just like so good. I don't need to like summon Sildra on you. You're not worth it. Or use Meteor. He's like stupid enemy. Like, Kefka's Castle, when I think of, like, the enemies that were in like, Kefka's domain at the end of Final Fantasy VI, they're, like, a way more intimidating. Well, these are actually kind of scary. I'm actually going to use it for once. There we go. The let's see what all this talk is about this thing. You really love getting Farah's petrified, don't you? I can see how, like, a battle against these things could go to hell in a handbasket pretty quick, though, in fairness, if you get, like, really unlucky with the... Oh, so that's what it does. Good to know. Oh my god. Yeah, when I think about, like, the enemies that are in Kefka's castle or whatever... Okay, well, this is good. Items. Do you know what? I'm going to use a cottage. It's a good thing I bought like 12 of them. How do I sort here? Just in case I have like any tents that need to be used up. I'm going to use a cottage just to get my MP back. Kefka's Castle had, like, some crazy enemies, and, like, when you ran into a boss, it wasn't like, oh, wait a second, I should save, shouldn't I? Especially before I frickin' head out here. Because believe it or not, this is where the optional super boss is already out this door. Like, when Belle and I come out this door, I know, I freeze up the game. Not yet. Sorry. So, Omega is just too... That's it, by the way, isn't it? It should be, like, walking around. Thankfully, it didn't walk into me. We'll just leave you for now. Thank you very much. I should have used that thing again. It's like something that, like, stops me from using it. I just keep, like, gravitating towards rapid fire. I'm addicted. When you ran into a boss in Kefka's tower, like, it wasn't like some pissy lady with an orb that casts shell on you. Like, they meant business. All of them. Okay, are we waiting for Lena to come back down out of the sky? I swear, the next time I, like, finish the video, Actually, I should have done it there, since there's a save point, because I can't just, like, finish the video somewhere and quit the game without coming back through here. Well, we're out of the Omega Weapons cave now, thankfully. Okay. To be honest, I never thought you'd make it this far. But no matter, soon I will rid you of your pitiful lives. The instant you touch this book, the dimensional switch was activated. Big mistake. The dimensional switch was activated? Haven't we already, like, fought you at one point already? Like, as far as I know. Where's my, dual cast? Hang on a second. Where's Quick? There it is! Jesus, I was like, where the fuck is it? Well, no, I should have used it, like... I'm not, like, paying attention to what this guy is doing, by the way, right now. I should be, like, using Quick on... Oh, he's, like, halving our level. That's not good at all. It's alright, we'll just use Holy and Quick, and then use Meteor twice, and then everything will be fine. I wish you never popped out of this stupid book. It's like my problem when I get stuck in the menus, I like completely like ignore what's happening in the rest of the battle, and then I look back up again. Did we just like seriously like ice him straight up? What the hell? That's the thing though, like in this, as I say in this game, like I love the job system. Like I really, really do love the job system. What is in here? I 1,000-year-old book. From forth the roiling sky, blah 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 blah. Yeah, they are vile beasts. Omega and the dragon Shinryu, not even the legendary weapons 12 would subdue these evil creatures. Within the rift where the demons interred. Yeah, we'll leave them there until the bonus video. Book of Magic. Secret of Giga Flare. When gathering power for the spell, one is rendered utterly defenseless for a moment. Casters be wary. Okay, whatever. What just happened? I don't know. Well, I suppose it, like, did something with the dimensional something or other. Maybe it, like, changed... Oh, yeah, it just changed the path that we go on. Alright. But, yeah, like, I love the job system in this game, but I feel like the game, like, suffers for it in the late game because... like, the game, like, suffers for it in the late game because it, Why haven't I been using Dualcast this whole time? It's free. Because, like, it kind of... I feel like it almost, like, doesn't have a choice but to, like, make the game... I won't say easy, to that kind of way, but it doesn't, like... It's... I'm not gonna, like, say easy, but, like, it's almost like... They know that, okay, you could be using any combination of abilities and job classes and the rest of it, right? So, it's like they don't really have the option to make bosses that have, like, really specific strategies and stuff like that because they have to be beatable by anybody using any random, like, collection of stuff. That's kind of what I mean by it. So, because of that, like, it ends up that, like... Because of that, it ends up being the case that, like, all you have to do is just hit things until they stop, rather than really having to develop a coherent strategy to... If you know what I mean, which, like... You don't really see that in other Final Fantasy games as much, that ends up happening. What the hell are you doing, Faris? Oh, God. This mimic nonsense. Like, when you think about, like, the other Final Fantasy games or whatever, like, you end up having to sometimes, like, practice boss battles. Yeah, I know it's using config. The PlayStation 4 controller is using configs. Oh, well, now you notice that I'm using a controller. No more enter, disembark. What the hell is this? I'll just, like, dual cast Meteor. It only cost 40-something MP. This poor guy is like, oh, I really wish I took the day off work today. Oh, but look at this color gradient. It has, like, this really cool, like, sunrise sort of vibe going on. Really like what you did with the place, X-Death. Thanks. Why is, like, Lena taking so much damage for some reason? Like, there are, like, so many instances, like, especially if I think of, like, Final Fantasy IX and stuff like that, like, bosses where, like, you really have to, like, figure out what the correct thing to do is, or if you end up, like, making a mistake on the boss battle, then you just get eat shit and die. It's not that hard, like, in fairness, like, Final Fantasy IX is probably, like, one of the easier ones. You got Thor's hammer, by the way. We'll get like, not Barbarian, Berserker Barts to two-hand it. Oh, you're just, like, regular enemies. I thought you were a boss for some reason. Lena is in single-digit HP all of a sudden. What happened? Like like Final Fantasy X is a good example. Like I don't think you'd like in this game you'd never see like a boss like Unalesca or whatever, which like really challenges you to think and to use the various strategies that you've learned while playing the game or whatever. Like, you'll never see, like, a boss like that in this game. They might have, like, a trick or two up their sleeve, like using Reflect and stuff like that. But, like, outside of that, they kind of have to be beatable by just brute force. Look at them, they're like some voodoo hag off the cover of National Geographic. So yeah, I think that this game, like, suffers a little bit for that. As well, like, if I remember, I don't want to, like, be letting my mouth write checks my ass isn't going to be able to cash or anything like that, but, like, if I remember, like, okay, let's not do that. Oh, well, we're stopped anyway, so I guess we won't be doing anything today. Don't do that. What is happening? Why is everybody dying all of a sudden? Don't stop Faraz, whatever you do. Faraz is, like, the only one that can do anything right now. Sorry, I'm talking about, like, how the enemies are so easy. Like, that dumb old Texas isn't going to catch up to us. Don't walk, just heal. Bertie was like the Phoenix down, to be honest, to revive Bart. Okay, what other ways? Well, there's like a down way and an up way. So I think this is like progressing, so what happens if you go up? I'm pretty sure like that is like progressing if we go down. But, what was I talking about? I was talking about, like, how easy this game is. Like, if I remember correctly, like, the final boss even isn't that, like... Not that he's not, like, that big of a deal or anything like that, I don't want to say that, but... Again, like, no... Oh, it's just locked, okay. Well, I guess we're going down. She chose down! She chose down! Sword Dancer kept going and crashed into the wall. Some Titan. Titan for like 12 HP is like good. Is a good value proposition as well, right? We should probably like finish the video here. But am I right in thinking like... So I think that guy on like the bottom left, I feel like if I beat him, I get like a save point, and I might be like horrifically wrong, but I feel like it's the case. You're one of those who bear the crystal shards? No, I fucking like I fucking like broke all of them. Yeah, that's us. Homer Simpson, the drunken gambler. Yeah, that's right. Who might you be? Look at this guy, he's like Mog, Lord of Blood or something like that. Defense decreased. Oh well. I'm sure I'll survive. I'll just use Meteor on you twice. Twice! Oh, God. Is this not the guy who does, like, every blue magic spell in the game or something like that, I think? If I remember correctly. Because when I was looking up, like, when I was, like, focusing on getting all of the level 2 old... When I was, like, focusing on getting, like, all of the blue magic spells, when I was, like, focusing on getting, like, all of the blue magic spells, this guy's name, like, showed up everywhere. They were like, oh yeah, you can learn it from him. Oh yeah, you can learn it from him. It's like, I get it, I can learn everything from him. He has the lot. He's fucking dead now. Just, like, ate shit. I think I get a save point from him. Yes! There we go. Okay, perfect place to rest our weary bodies in a nice little cottage. Nice little Airbnb down here in prison. And actually I will actually do what I've been saying for the last 10 videos, and I'll save the game and I'll I'll quit the game and I'll start it again. So thanks for watching this part of Let's Play Final Fantasy V. In the next part, we will hopefully get out of this jail here. So yeah, bye now.